Hi, my name is Dong. I'm a Canadian animator working in Japan. An important part of animation across the globe is dialogue and the lip syncing that goes along with it. Working back in Canada, we often have to deal with complicated mouth charts. But here in Japan, we use a much simpler method when lip syncing that I would like to demonstrate. I will be using the software OpenTunes, but feel free to use whatever software you are comfortable with. This is not a guide on using the software itself, so if you have any questions regarding using OpenTunes, please refer to my other OpenTunes tutorials. To demonstrate, I will be using a simplified scene from my work on the Decadence anime. I already did a rough drawing of the scene. Here we have the main character, Natsume, held on a single drawing with her mouth closed. I want her to move her mouth in accordance to a piece of dialogue. These scenes are pretty common in anime with the character on a frame hold with just the mouth moving. To do this, we will have to separate the layers. Here, Natsume will be on A1, and I will write N to indicate that this is the only drawing. And the mouth itself will be on a separate layer, B in this case. In anime, lip syncing is usually done with 3 mouth shapes. Here, the closed mouth shape will be B1. The open mouth shape, which we still need to draw, will be B3, and there will be a middle mouth shape of B2. This B2 mouth shape will be in between during the cleanup process. While everything is on one layer at the moment, during cleanup we will separate them into their own layers. On a new drawing, I will turn on the onion skin and draw in my open mouth shape. Next, I will do my cleanup. I will create 2 new layers, one for cell A and one for cell B, and will make sure to separate the character and mouth into the different layers. With OpenTunes, you have to copy over your color palette. Anyways, if you would like to know more about the cleanup process, please see my OpenTunes tutorials. So now I will draw the closed mouth shape on layer B, and I will do the same for the open mouth. Then I will create a new drawing between B1 and B3, and using the onion skin, draw in the middle mouth pose. We can color our drawings if we like, but for the purposes of demonstration, this is fine. With our mouth shape set up, we can start lip syncing. The easiest way to do this is to just import the audio file directly into OpenTunes. OpenTunes natively supports WAV and AIFF files, so if you are using those, just drag them into the software and you can scrub the timeline.
I've got training tomorrow.
I generally do dialogue in Japanese, but for today I prepared an English voice clip. If you'd like to use my audio file, I will provide the link for it in the description. So mouth along as you hear the dialogue and figure out which mouth shape fits the best. In anime, we generally do lip syncing on 3s, so we have each drawing held for 3 frames. Some general tips for lip syncing: try to have the mouth open before the sound, not after. Be aware of sounds that require the mouth to be closed before making them, such as ba and fa, as not having those closed mouth shapes will make it look weird. Also, lastly, our lip syncing is only going to be a rough approximation, so don't worry about making it perfect.
I've got training tomorrow. I've got training tomorrow.
This is an optional step, but if you are working professionally, you will be expected to fill in an exposure sheet. To do this, on an exposure sheet, there is generally a column for sounds, so just write out the spoken dialogue and time it according to the scene. We can also time out our animation in the exposure sheet this way. Now we can play back our animation to see how it looks.
I've got training tomorrow.
We can also see how it would look like with everything colored and with the background in.
I've got training tomorrow.
And that's how we would do a quick lip sync the Japanese way. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys learned something. Follow me on Twitter if you like. I also have a Patreon, and thanks to everyone that contributed there. See you next video.